can't believe it.
At least it's not me in that car, you know?
I can't believe it.
Parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
Police entered the house hoping to find clues, but what awaited them was a nightmare beyond words. A human head in the closet. A cold-blooded teenager calmly recounting how he murdered a family member. These moments went far beyond anything imaginable, and even left seasoned officers visibly shaken. So what exactly happened inside those homes? Let's uncover each case. The first case shocked everyone with an almost unbelievable truth. A man murdered his own family, then pretended to be a victim by frantically calling 911, claiming it was a horrific home invasion. On June 15, 2021, 20-year-old Alexander Jackson called 911 in a panic, claiming that an unknown intruder had broken into his home and opened fire, injuring his entire family. But when police arrived, what they found wasn't evidence of a break-in. It was the aftermath of a horrifying tragedy. Alexander's father, Jan, was found dead on the floor. In a bedroom, his mother, Melissa, and sister, Sabrina, were also discovered deceased, both killed by multiple gunshots. Meanwhile, Alexander himself had only a minor injury, a gunshot wound to his leg. He claimed he had struggled with an unknown black male who supposedly used the family's rifle to commit the murders. But the crime scene told a different story. There were no signs of forced entry, no broken doors, no foreign footprints. Every detail pointed to a chilling reality. There had been no intruder that day.
This is sounding bullshit. Yeah, and he would be making a shitload of noise. I'm just gonna knock. I think this is gonna be a swatting deal. I just rang the doorbell. The caller hear it. I'm getting no answer to the door. Can someone look in iLead to see if there's a phone number for this address? shot?
Police persistently knocked and rang the doorbell, but inside remained unnervingly silent. The longer they waited, the heavier the feeling in their gut grew. The prolonged silence sharpened their instincts, and then a chilling detail came into view. They immediately forced the door open, but nothing could have prepared them for what lay beyond that threshold. Cold, motionless, and haunting beyond erasure.
Fuck. Guess he shot himself in the foot then?
We got ammo out here. Start another 52. Justin, you guys are both Corey, you and Justin, you upstairs. Kurt, you want to go upstairs with him? Jim, you want to help one with your foot?
This
all needs to be cleared out, though. We got a door here. Who's this down here?
Hey, who are you?
Dad. Is that your dad?
What happened?
What happened?
He came down. There was a man.
Who shot your
Who else is here?
My sister.
She's back?
Yeah, she's in her room.
Is she okay?
I think so.
What's her name?
Sabrina?
Sabrina? Is that a room right there?
Yeah.
Sabrina! Did you already got this behind us? I got that. Sabrina! Hey! Zero, please!
Hey, oh shit. Sorry.
Victim. Third victim.
Fuck.
Dewey. Third victim?
Yeah.
115, we have 3 victims. We're going to get at least 3 ambulances.
Who's with me?
Hey guys, I need someone here to clear us back here. Okay. I'm going to...
You're gonna go
Barber, come in front
I'm-
of me. You come this way. You come in front of me, Barber.
Yep.
Brown, you go help Kaczynski, and then we'll... come in.
Watch my back. I want to start here. If you want to hold it. Police department! Sound off if you're here! There's a kitchen back here. I'm going to clear it. Police department! Yeah, I got a garage back here. I'm going to check the garage. Police department. You want to clear around there? Okay.
You check in
What?
the vehicle.
Yeah, I went around looking inside all the vehicles. I didn't see anything.
You want that in full?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm assuming there's a mother around here somewhere. Coming out.
Kurt, coming back to you.
I knew it.
I think this door might connect, so I'm going to open it just so you guys know. Alright?
Okay.
CRPD! Bradley! Okay, you're coming through and I'm here forward. Alright. Yeah, next to this office.
Good.
Come across. Okay.
Fuck. So we had a triple homicide?
So, we got him. Is anybody downstairs? He's over by Dad now and the fire.
Is there an officer down there?
No.
Hey, stop moving! Yeah.
I'll get him out. Yep. Alright.
Are you able to walk or limp? Do we want to get fired?
Go out to the road, get medical to come in through the basement.
27, have medical come around back. We're just going to need a lift assist on the male that's injured. The other 3 DOA.
A man?
What man?
That's all, man?
Okay.
How old are you?
20?
Okay.
Hey, put that along. Leave it right there. Breathe and relax, alright? You're Alex, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. I want you to relax.
Here, I'll switch to
Worry about
medical
yourself right now.
and help him out.
They found Jackson, the sole survivor of the massacre, Nikkei, and quickly carried him outside for emergency care. But as officers re-entered the house to investigate, each step took them deeper into a horrifying reality. Every detail that came to light only confirmed what they feared. This was no ordinary home invasion. It was a chillingly brutal tragedy.
Okay. He was playing with a round, so
Which one?
that one right there.
Okay.
Just trying to keep him from moving.
We're going to help you out. I got to put on gloves real quick.
Thank you.
And then we're going to go to the back porch.
He's in shock about everything.
Your rifle in my car right now, since I'm parking closest.
Yeah.
Grab a phone.
Okay, what's your name?
What's
your name?
Alex?
Alex?
Hang on up there.
How old are you, Alex?
Bring him out.
20? Okay. Can we get you? We're going to try
Let
and
me
get
sneak by her over here.
sneak by over here. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
1, 2.
Put your weight on your other foot.
We're going to limp out.
Okay.
Coming out to you.
Hey, some help.
So just stand up. We're going to have you sit in that cot as soon as they get it lowered, okay?
Looks to be a 22. Well, the rounds on the floor are 22s, so.
Yeah, tell everybody else and like do the DOAs and less in is better.
Shoot that over here.
Come and bring it on. Yeah, can you bring it over here? Can we have him sit on here?
There you go. Have a seat.
Your name's anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
You want me to go with him?
Yeah, yeah, if you want to.
Horse buckles.
Corey,
He went out front.
want to take him in there to do the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only the 2.
Yeah. All right. First one is right here. Shot in the head.
I'm just going to leave my bag outside.
That's fine.
Bring it in. Anything about anybody yet?
I'm assuming it's mom, dad, and sister.
Okay.
No names.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, where's the next one?
Right here. Another gunshot to the head. I don't know where the entrance went.
A luxurious home now reduced to the remnants of a massacre. Police meticulously searched every room, every corner, but found no signs of forced entry, no broken doors, no signs of struggle. Everything was too orderly, too silent, and that unsettling perfection forced them to reconsider. Was Jackson's statement true? Or was he the one who staged it all, and from his wound to the entire act of playing the victim?
Police department! You want to clear around there? Okay.
You checked in the
What?
in the vehicle.
Yeah, I went around looking inside all the vehicles. I didn't see anything.
You want that in full?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm assuming there's a mother around here somewhere. Coming out!
Kurt, coming back to you.
I knew it.
I think this door might connect, so I'm gonna open it just so you guys know.
Alright.
Okay.
CRPD! Bradley!
Again, you're coming through and I'm here forward.
Alright. Yeah, next to this office.
Good. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Another teenager, maybe? Yeah, there's pictures of her upstairs. A name, at least. That's his room, I assume. I don't think anybody's in here. Watch out, you don't step on the rounds.
I step next to it.
Okay. Multiple gunshot wounds.
Okay.
Watch
I got
out.
everything I need.
Okay. I'll just have you walk out the front door. That's fine. You're going to...
Shell casings right here.
Okay.
We have confirmed all three.
Yeah.
Daughter in the back.
Yeah.
After a thorough investigation and testimonies from relatives, a clearer picture of Jackson began to emerge. Constant tension with his parents over his laziness, failing grades, and a bank account dwindling to just $30. Yet ahead of him was an inheritance of over $2 million. And then, on a summer morning, it all ended with 3 gunshots and a coldly calculated lie. After a 9-day trial, the jury took less than 3 hours to reach a verdict. Alexander Jackson was found guilty of 3 counts of first-degree murder, meaning 3 life sentences without parole, along with over $450,000 in restitution. But what haunts people isn't just the sentence, but the person behind it. A seemingly well-behaved student with no prior criminal record, who turned out to be the one who brutally killed his own family.
111 is John. What's the address emergency?
Hi, there is an emergency. I found something in my son's closet wrapped in a plastic bag.
Okay, what was it?
I think it's a human head.
It's a what?
I think it's a human head.
Why do you think it's that?
Because it looks like it's all an ear.
Is it bloody or does it like anything like that?
I just told you to come. So I had to take a picture and send it to you.
What's the address?
Come?
Is your son there now?
He just pulled up. We wanted to make sure he was here before we called.
How old is he?
19. He's had a little bit of a fascination with the morbid, but he was channeling it, I thought, into becoming a crime scene investigator, but not so much.
Do you think he's going to be cooperative with us?
I don't know. I don't think he'll be violent. Just came back from his friend's house.
Does he have any weapons in his room, or do you guys have any in the house?
I don't know. I think that he has a shotgun, but we can certainly remove it immediately before he gets in his room. He's out by the car now, so.
Is the bag still in the closet?
No, it's in my kitchen sink. And there's a secondary bag that I have not opened.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
At least it's not me in that car, you know?
I can't believe it.
An equally shocking incident began when a panicked mother called 911, setting off a chain of events that would slowly uncover a horrifying truth, piece by piece, through each interrogation. On the afternoon of March 1st, 2021 in Grand Junction, Colorado, the parents of a young man curiously opened the closet in their son's bedroom. Inside were a human head and a decomposing hand.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
At least it's not me in that car, you know?
I can't believe it.
Got it.
Oh my God.
Kind of a time to not really know what to do, so.
I don't know what happened. At random, too. Why? I don't get it.
I don't have any answer. How old is Brian?
He's 19.
He's 19.
This chilling case led police to a house at the end of a gravel road, where 20-year-old Kohi, the owner of the room containing the corpse, calmly stepped out with his father and brother, quietly waiting for the officers. No attempt to flee, no resistance. But it was Kohi's cold demeanor and his answers afterward that truly sent shivers down people's spines.
I am going to cooperate.
Okay, so parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
Warren Brown? When did he go missing?
The night of the 27th.
The night of the 27th? Okay, and how did you end up with him?
I murdered him.
With what?
A knife.
Why would you have done that?
I've always wondered what murder felt like.
He recounted the entire incident with an eerily calm demeanor, as if boasting about an achievement. The victim was identified as David Barnes, a homeless man living nearby, murdered beneath the overpass of Highway 340. His only reason, to know what it felt like to kill someone. A cold, indifferent confession, marking the start of one of Colorado's most chilling cases that year.
Okay, where did you do that at?
Underneath the bridge.
Which bridge?
The one past
Okay.
near the weird intersection.
Okay. Do you have anything on you he's going to cut, poke, hurt, stick me anything without reaching for nothing? Don't reach for nothing.
My phone and my wallet, that's
okay.
it.
Well, I'm going to have you face that way. Put your hands on top of your head for me real quick. I just want to make sure you interlace your fingers for me real quick, all right?
Go ahead. Phone?
Okay. How do you know this guy?
They told me that was what was in the wallet.
What do you mean that was?
No, Brian, how
No,
did
no.
you come across this
How'd
guy?
you come across the gentleman?
I was driving,
Uh-huh.
and I saw a strange shape near the railway.
Uh-huh.
So I parked my car and investigated it,
Okay.
and I found it to be a man sleeping.
Okay. Where's the knife at?
It is in my sunken car. Well, it's in my car.
I had that
Previously
I
sunk.
have, This is going to be an invest, and I'll take it from there.
Okay. So, did that happen when you crashed your car? Or is that totally different?
That's related, but a different event.
Okay. How's it related?
Well, when I killed him, I tried disposing of his body by putting it in the river. But I parked too low in the river. And
where's the rest of his body at?
Huh?
Where's the rest of the body at?
What parts?
The body, Brian. Where's his body?
Down the river.
Okay. I'm gonna have you walk over here. You're gonna sit in the back of my partner's patrol car for a minute, okay? Not yet. Okay. Just sit back there and hang out for me, okay?
Sensing that something was wrong, the police immediately brought Brian to the station for questioning. He didn't resist, didn't protest. Instead, he cooperated in an oddly calm manner, as if he had already known how everything would unfold. Unfazed, as if murder was just a minor detail. Meanwhile, a team of officers quietly returned to the scene to search the house, to verify the mother's statement.
Can you walk me inside, please?
Let's walk you off through what happened in the very beginning.
Okay.
Let me do it. You go inside.
Well, let's stay out here with me for a minute.
Sit down. Come on, sit down, baby.
Can I go in there and verify here first?
Oh, yeah, please. We haven't seen it. Yeah, we haven't
Okay.
looked at it.
It's under the towel in the sink.
Okay.
A decomposing human head and hand lay right in the room, amid a thick stench of decay.
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
Could such a horrifying confession be true? Follow the officers as they return to the scene to verify, and witness the horrifying truth slowly unfold.
I had a bag feeling about what happened this weekend.
Okay.
And she said there's a bag in this closet, and she opened it up, and she called me and said, get over here right now. I covered it with a towel.
Okay.
I didn't want him to see it because we didn't want him to run. I don't want to look at it.
Yep. 2242, you clear for a call?
Got my water.
All right, I'm giving you a call.
Let me know when we want to start.
Yeah, let me get this figured out. Oh, yeah, you might want to call investigations. So, oh yeah, he already, I asked him what was going on, he said, I killed a guy. I stabbed him, that's his head. I dumped his body in the river. So, I guess this guy's name is like Warren Brown or something. So, alright, I'm gonna secure the house, and he said there should be hands and the head's in the sink. The body is in the river. So, what's that? Yeah. What's that? Oh, does it sound by my voice that it looks real? It is. So, okay.
The police were shaken to the core when they saw the evidence firsthand. The officer immediately verified all the information, then retraced every detail of the night of February 27th with the father, the moment when the horrifying murder took place.
He left Friday night, late in the morning. Our phone rings at my house. Dad, this is Brian. My son Brian. Same name, same birthday, January 10th. My firstborn. My car's stuck in the river. Wait, what? So we go there and he gives us a song and dance, how it was a full moon, he wanted to pull down to the water. And next thing you know, since the one-wheel drive, we tried to put it in reverse and the car started sliding, and next thing you know, he ended up in the river. So we get there to pick him up, we call the police at 2 o'clock in the morning. My son put his car in the river. So they called a tow truck company. We called 4 tow truck companies. Couldn't get the car out of the river.
Where's the
car? Saw blood all over the bumper.
Where is the car?
So we towed it to Scotty's to have it, see if they could fix it. So I called Scotty's and said, don't touch it.
Okay.
I already called him and said, don't touch it.
Nothing was taken out of the vehicle.
Yes,
you know.
I did. Yes.
What did you take out of the vehicle?
I cleaned it up. Bottles, everything, incriminating
Do you know
stuff.
where that stuff is?
Yes, it's all at the house.
It's all at the house.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
in a bag.
No, I didn't know this had happened first. So I'm
understand.
thinking I'm going to get Brian's car cleaned out. We're going to get it all fixed up.
Right.
Call Scotty's. They're going to start it up.
Right.
But then things started unfolding.
Okay.
We saw blood on the bumper. We asked Brian, Brian, what's this from? Oh, I think I cut my finger.
Okay.
What else has got on? I found a wallet. So I'm going through the car this morning. Okay. And there's a wallet in the car. And I'm like, Brian, whose wallet? Oh, I found it at the boat ramp.
And where were you going through the car this morning?
Because it was at my house. We towed it to my house.
Oh, so now it's at your house.
It's at my house.
It's not at Scotty's anymore.
No. When I found out I couldn't start it, I called the tow truck company, and they towed it to Scotty's this morning.
Oh, it just
so they just got it.
Okay.
Car was towed there, and I'm like, well, I started pulling out bottles, this, and I'm like, Brian, why is there a knife in your glove box? Dad, I don't feel safe.
Okay. So you touched the knife?
Oh, absolutely. But the knife was underwater. The car was underwater.
Right, okay.
So I pulled everything out of the car.
Okay. And all of that stuff is in your garage?
All the stuff's at my house.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I was pulling it out, I'm like, what the fuck?
While the father struggled to recall every detail to aid the investigation, the mother behind him gradually broke down. Her eyes glazed over, hand covering her mouth, unable to believe her own son could commit such a horrific act. But the officers could not stop. They needed more information from the mother to shed further light on the case.
I don't we can't have news in front of me. I run the life jacket program here in town.
Okay.
That's
Biggest
me.
thing is our investigation unit getting
Oh,
here
absolutely.
and talking to you guys. And
Absolutely,
then,
sure.
Like I said, even if news shows up, we're not going to let them down here.
Thank you.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Just focus
Don't
on
let them up there
breathing
either. They'll
and
be able to
kinda-
see stuff from up there too.
Well, nobody else should know about this right now.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay. So, and again, be careful who you guys talk to, who you
No-
tell
no-
anything.
nobody.
or
You haven't
told
anything.
anybody.
Nobody knows but you.
Perfect. Same goes for you.
Yeah,
Are
yes.
you family,
My son.
Family,
Yeah. Second brother.
All right.
Second son.
Okay. And your name? Nice to meet you. Sorry, we're meeting this way.
No
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
At least it's not me in that car, you know?
I can't believe it.
I'm got it.
Oh my God.
It's kind of a time to not really know what to do, so.
I don't know what happened. At random too. Why? I don't get it.
I don't have any answer. How old is Brian?
He's 19.
He's 19.
110-02.
Mom,
19.
what's your name?
My name's Terry.
Terry? Okay. Are you okay? Do you need any medical?
Well, we're waiting on a call from my doctor.
Okay. Okay. All right. So hang tight right here. I got to chat with my partners again, okay? Brian, when would you say this? What night did this happen?
No, Friday late Saturday morning at
This Saturday?
1 o'clock, yes.
Okay.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Stop. Just this Saturday. At 1 in the morning.
For what, the car crash?
Yeah, the
Okay,
whole
no.
incident.
Finally, all the details aligned, from the suspect's cold confession to the parents' shock, and the remains found beneath the highway overpass. The final piece of the puzzle was in place. Now it was time to reveal the full truth, every detail of that fateful night, and most importantly, why he committed the unforgivable act. Inside the interrogation room at the Mesa County Sheriff's Office, even when facing a first-degree murder charge, Brian maintained a disturbingly calm demeanor. He confidently recited his Miranda rights, a chilling warning to the investigators that he was fully aware, fully prepared, and completely confident to face what was coming. The investigation would gradually uncover the horrifying truth hidden behind that composed exterior.
How did you get here?
I murdered someone.
Okay. But how did you get to my office?
Well, the police drove here from my mom's house.
Okay. You said you murdered someone.
I did.
Did you know the person?
No.
No?
No. I was driving one night. I was in a, shall we say, bad state of mind.
Okay.
I saw a strange shape by the railway tracks, so I investigated, and it revealed to be a homeless person sleeping. Well, I presumed homeless, because he was there.
Okay.
So, I stabbed him to death.
Okay.
Then decapitated his head and hands and arms.
Okay.
I then took the head and put it in my car trunk along with the hands in bags, plastic Ziploc bags. I took it back to my house, cleaned off the knife, tried to hide the head and hands, removed the trash in my car that was stained in blood. And then I tried sleeping. However, I was quite stupid, shall we say, because I decided that's too much evidence. The body needs to be dumped in the river. So I took the body in the trunk, drove it to the Blue Heron drop-off point, and unsuccessfully dumped the body as I parked too low down the ramp. The ramp is mud and dirt, so unless you have four-wheel drive, you're not getting out. And I was unable to get out, and my car flooded. Let's see, I killed him just after 11, February 27th, 2021, and then I dumped the body. I tried to dump the body. I'm trying to remember the time exactly. It was 1 a.m.
Okay.
And yeah.
So that sounds fascinating.
What do you want to know?
To start back at the beginning and go slow and tell me as many details as you can remember.
So, because I mean, I'm already going to jail for this 15 years probably.
I have no idea.
Because
we're at the beginning.
It's murder. I mean, I'm going to jail for 20 probably. But so I figured, why fight it?
Okay. So what's important to me is to learn as much about you and what you did and as I can.
Well,
as many details as you can give me, the better.
I drive a 2007 Ford 500.
Okay.
And I keep a small 18-inch bat in there for self-defense.
Okay.
And a large kitchen knife in the glove box, both for self-defense. Because I don't really trust anyone, or really any part of this town, so that's why I have both. And let's see, yeah, it was the night of February 27th. It was a full moon, and I figured I could see so well, why not drive out? And I am in a bad state of mind at that time. I have major depressive disorder, so I am not thinking, shall I say, positively.
Okay.
And I'm cruising around for an hour and a half. So I fill up on gas halfway through. And I'm eventually driving underneath the bridge near the sheriff's office. You know, like how... Can I?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
There's a road underneath, right? Out under the overpass. And I was driving along, and I see a shape here on the railway track. So I'm like, oh, interesting. So I go up, and as I'm looking, I see a large thing wrapped in a canvas.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's a homeless person. So I grab my knife, I put on 3 layers of gloves, because plastic gloves can betray their users because they're so thin, those vinyl gloves, by imprinting your fingerprints through. So I put on 3 on one hand. I took the knife, I pulled back the canvas, and I stabbed his neck.
Okay.
He was panicking at first in his old man voice. He was in his 50s. I know why I call him an old man. He was saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Ah!" And I just kept on stabbing his neck. It's okay if I do a demonstration.
Oh, yeah.
This is him. I was strapped on top of him like this.
Okay.
And he couldn't fight back. It was actually surprisingly easy. I was barely breaking a sweat. I thought, oh, this guy, he's going to be tough. But no, it was actually surprisingly easy. And during the time, I was growling and making animalistic noises.
Why were you doing that?
I suppose it was a frenzy.
Okay.
I was so excited, so rushed up on adrenaline every day. It was just, woo-hoo. And I paused, and he said, "Why are you doing this?" And I said, "I've been wanting to do this for a long time, murder someone." And then I continued. The whole ordeal lasted about a minute and a half.
Okay.
And I stabbed. When I was finished stabbing him, he took out his last breath, a grunt, and his head was halfway cut off in stabs. All the while, no, actually, after I killed him, I just couldn't stop saying, "Stinky, dirty, dirty, stinky, stinky." It wasn't. I wasn't smelling anything, but...
And why were you saying that?
I don't know.
Okay.
And,
But you remember doing it, so...
Yeah. I suppose it was just me speaking out my mind at that moment. It was a pouring out of the mind.
Were you worried about, I mean, this looks like it's pretty close to the road and stuff, somebody seeing you or catching you?
It was 11 p.m., so not many were driving by. Well, it was behind the pillar. So, like, here's the road. It was here. So people would only see a brief thing here and here.
So, were you worried about them seeing you?
I was worried about one of them stopping. But
What did you think could happen if somebody...
Well, if they looked, well, it was quite dark under there, so they wouldn't have seen the guy unless they looked. They would have seen me holding a bloody 12-inch knife, wearing gloves, and wearing a mask to conceal my identity, a face mask.
Okay. So you weren't doing it for COVID, you were doing it to hide your face?
Partially. Social distancing.
Right.
Yeah, but no one stopped, and I'm just like, proves the bystander effect. And then I left his body there. And then I took the head, put it in a leftover pizza box from the dinner a few nights ago. And then I took the hands, put them in the back, drove home, hid the hands and head in my room, cleaned the knife, threw away the garbage with the blood on it, and then put the wasn't stained, it had splatters on it. I put it in the the washing machine.
What did you put in there?
I put the outfit I murdered him in a washing.
Wearing, or?
Yeah, I was wearing.
Okay.
In a washing machine, put it on high speed so it would effectively remove the blood. Wash it twice. And then I tried going to sleep, but I was worried that because there was a hole in my gloves right here, I was worried that they would be able to obtain a partial print.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, why not go all the way? I drove back in a different outfit, picked up his body, surprisingly heavy, put it in my trunk, and drove to the Blue Heron drop-off station.
Okay.
I parked, so it's like this, right? So let's say this is the ground. The ramp is quite steep, and you need to have four-wheel drive to pull out of it.
Okay.
And my car didn't. I thought, so I pulled in, I thought that I could drive out. Because I put it in reverse, A, so that it's easier to pull the body out, and B, because the back tires would provide propulsion to push up.
Right.
And I open the trunk, I take his body out, I put it in the water, and because I don't want fingerprints on a body, so I just try moving it with my shoes. That works successfully. He goes out some part in the river and floats off.
Okay.
God knows where he is now.
Investigators are still curious to get to the bottom of Brian Cohee's state of mind at the time he committed the murder.
And you talked about you were just kind of in a bad space that night.
It was, yes.
Okay. Why were you in a bad space?
I didn't take my medicine, and plus for years I was wondering what murder would feel like, because like Ted Bundy and the Zodiac, they all say murder is the best feeling in the world. So I'm like, I'm going to try that.
Okay.
So for some time I had been wondering when it would happen. I always knew I would be in this building, whether it was as a criminal or a police officer.
Okay.
Because I was planning to go in the military, go into forensics.
Okay. All right.
And
how long do you really, honestly think you've been thinking about really at some point you wanted to know what murder felt like?
A year.
Okay. All right. And you said you've read books?
I read books. I have a book on forensics.
Okay. Did you read the book, the Ted Bundy book?
No, I have not read the Ted Bundy book.
Okay.
I
probably have seen excerpts. Have you seen little comments from it or things like that?
I'm not sure what book you're talking about.
The one you mentioned, the whole stuff about Ted Bundy. A lot has been written.
No, it was on the internet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Pete has studied him too.
Yeah.
So.
Crazy.
You seem more like Ed, if you know who Ed
Gein?
No, Ed in California. Big Ed.
Ed Kemper.
Yeah. Studied him? You remind me of Ed Kemper.
I know of him. He was...
He He was a police.
He was a Goliath. He was 6'9", 300 pounds.
So can I ask you a question? Almost all those people did this for some sort of, whether they had sex with the body or it was some sexual gratification in their mind?
Criminology, there's different types of... I'm not a serial killer by no means. But with serial killers, there's different types of them. There's organized, disorganized, visionary, missionary.
I'm just wondering what gets you excited about doing it?
Well, I'm not really sexually attracted to it.
Okay. I was just asking.
It was just curiosity, more or less.
And you said you studied criminology and forensics and all that?
Not college study or school study. It's like a passing interest.
I understand. But what were you worried about, like leaving evidence behind or being caught?
Totally.
Tell me about that and what you did then.
Well, I was figuring the police don't. This is not to be taken offense, but police, they don't seem to care as much about high-risk individuals, homeless people, prostitutes, etc. So I was deliberately looking for someone who lived that type of life.
Okay.
And I found a homeless person, and the original goal was just leave him there. But I was worried about the fibers on the outfit I was wearing that would be on his clothes and stuff. So I deliberately messed up the clothes.
Okay.
Not cutting them up, just throwing them around. And I was worried about just how long it would take to find him, because it's a somewhat traveled road. Eventually someone with the windows down is going to smell something off. The police have a nose for that type of thing. They're trained to be able to identify the smell of a corpse. So that's where the river idea came from, because a river will wash away a lot of evidence. Rivers are quite tricky. And obviously that was botched.
So how long have you been planning or looking for someone to do this with before you found this guy?
About a year.
About a year?
No, 6 months.
So have you come close or seen somebody or chickened out or anything in the past?
No. I mean, I was looking for a deliberately secluded place like that one. I wouldn't just go up in Clifton and find someone walking down the street and stab them. No, that's too public. Everyone sees that.
Well, have you looked like at the homeless places or anything in the past?
I have, yes. I would go on night drives often, maybe once every 2 weeks. And I would just peruse the streets.
Okay. So before this guy, how close had you come in the past?
Not at all.
Not at all? You just drive around?
Yeah, look, just try and find someone.
Anybody interesting?
No.
In your mind thought of a plan?
Well, occasionally when you see girls walking down the street, I take a glance at them, because it really is like Ed Kemper, where half of me says, well, I'm quite inept with women. I'm being honest, I'm no Casanova. But half of me says, I want to take that girl home and make her feel nice. And the other half of me, it's just like what Ed said, is I want to see what her head looks like on a stick. And so occasionally when I'm driving down the road, if I see someone that catches my eye, I'll just like...
Were you worried about getting caught while you were doing it, or before you did it?
I was worried about afterwards. For this past day and a half, including this day, I felt so anxious. Because not only is my car in the river, there's blood on it, there's body parts in my house, my parents like to look through my things occasionally, and when they see blood, and eventually when they're going to get the news that a body was found in the river, that's very much circumstantial evidence that's pointing to me. So I was very much anxious these past days that I was eventually going to get caught.
Okay. What did you think would happen if you got caught?
Well, I figured my mother would have confronted me about it, but no, she didn't even say it until the police arrived. I thought the police would handcuff me but apparently I've been cooperational, so.
Detective's line of questioning moves on to the big question. Why now?
So what in your life has changed, or what in your mind has changed to make you?
I don't know.
Was it like something all of a sudden one day you woke up and thought I'll kill someone, or was it a gradual?
It was gradual, I think. Call me weird, but I think everyone has had thoughts of shooting up their school. I didn't though. And then because of that, I suppose I just don't really like people at all. I don't know.
So thoughts of shooting up the school to today, what has happened?
Well, last year my parents found a kit I had been assembling. It had hammers, shovels, knives, large zip ties, duct tape, saw. That was meant for hurting people. They found it though, and they were ready to call the police until I had convinced them it was via other methods, for other things, like, and it was an ultimatum where if I didn't throw it away, all that, they would call the police, or then I would have been arrested on charges of conspiracy.
And what if he hadn't been caught? Would Brian Cohey have killed again?
If you had not been caught by your folks, what do you think you would have done next?
With the kid?
I don't know. No. Let's talk about like today. If you would have been able to get rid of the head, and your folks did not find it.
Well, it depends.
Okay.
Would you guys have been able to solve it if the body was found in the river, the head and hands were missing, and there were no fingerprints or DNA?
Well, we'd like to think so, but who knows?
Right, who knows? We'd love to think so, but
so let's say we didn't solve it. What happens next?
Then what would you have thought of to do next?
Well, I thought I would have been very careful, because I would have been worried at any moment this could become a cold case, and then it could be solved later on down the line. So I probably would have done it again, because that was just to see what it felt like. And if I had gotten away with it, I would have just kept the secret until the grave.
In early 2023, Brian Cohey stood trial on 3 charges: murder, desecration of a corpse, and evidence tampering. The defense attorney claimed he was mentally ill, but the prosecution exposed his calculated plan and cold composure. On February 3rd, the jury found him guilty. Cohey was sentenced to life without parole, plus 13.5 years in prison. As of 2025, he is serving his sentence at Buena Vista Correctional Facility. Brent Barnes has no living relatives, but he is not forgotten. In front of the bridal shop, where he once quietly read books, there now stands a metal chair sculpture dedicated to him. A seat for the nameless, a bitter reminder that sometimes crime begins with the wildest curiosity.